We're live! Yay! Hopefully there's not as many interruptions as last time. I don't know if I want to keep this coloring on his sock. I might. Let's see how it looks first, I guess. That's always the most important. Oh my gosh, just existing. Hi! I'm back after a very long time. Oh. Okay, things are looking pretty good, pretty good. It might almost be time to start coloring. I mean, shading. Okay, let's see. I don't really know. I might give some small cell shading before I do anything else. Let me see. Oh, this coloring looks pretty nice. Looks pretty solid. Okay. So let me see. Maybe I might like add some small shading before I do anything more. Okay, let me add some like darker colors around, and then maybe I can recolor the line art and then see how that looks. Let's go this way, then this. Okay. Let's go a little darker. We'll turn down the opacity. Yes. Oh yeah, I was going to ask if there was a villain in the lore. Okay, so it's a little hard to explain, but there is like multiple villains, but most of the characters kind of have like a middle ground. Like they're villains, but they have like reason. Most of them haven't been introduced. Like there is Yvonne. He's in like one video. He's a pretty bad guy, but he's also a good guy. Like there's just I try and make it a little complex to make it hard. Oh my gosh. Hi James the cat boy. Hi. Thank you for joining. I guess like the main villain really is Ma'am, or the lady who runs the entire boarding school itself, because she does not really care about those kids at all. Not at all. Any of like there's some villains that are like just notoriously bad. Anyone who like works there and knows all the bad stuff that goes on and doesn't do anything, yeah, they're villains for sure. But as for like main characters and stuff, or characters that are like more integral to the story, they're just bad for like their own reasons that like kind of have reasons. So like it's a little hard. Like they're kind of like what's it called? I think it's called anti-hero. They like do bad things for like somewhat good reason. It just doesn't come out right. But other than that, I just need to find time to introduce more of the evil characters and their evil motives. Okay, let me see. Hopefully I can add some more shading here. Light shading, so I can be happy. Oh, okay. Okay. All is going well. Yay, happy. Even like if you ask me like who good guy is, I couldn't say Bricks is a good guy. I couldn't say Jeb is a good guy. Not even Madeline. Like it's like vice versa. Like nobody's really bad or good, except for like the people who are actually just like just pure evil or just like pure good. But even then, there's no one who's really pure good. Honestly, I don't think that even exists in real life. Someone who's like pure good, happy, perfect. Nah. But yeah, even like the main three, they're not really too good themselves. But they do things for a reason. They do good things. Jeb is like a notorious good guy, and Bricks kind of follows along. Well, kind of. I need to get like a story, like some writing out, or get like a short one shot or something to like better explain my characters. Because I try and keep like some of their lore a little secret, because I still do want the game to be pretty surprising, and it's not to gatekeep or anything, but some of that information is just kind of sitting around, and I need to solidify what needs to be solidified, and then cut out the other things. So as of now, some of it I have to just keep under wraps, but trust, I will explain in due time. And all my shorts still have like hints to what's going on, and everyone has their time to theorize and stuff, which I also find really funny. It's always silly seeing people be like, oh wait, why'd this happen, or why'd that happen, in a short. Okay. Coloring, coloring, coloring. Alright, looking pretty good. Hopefully I can keep it like such. Okay. Let me add something here a little bit. Okay. Hopefully my mic works a little bit better today, because yesterday I looked back at the stream and I was like, goodness, I was really quiet. But I did some mic setting stuff, and hopefully I am, it's more easy to hear me. Okay. Shading good there. I don't even know how to explain how Bricks is, actually, or even Jeb. Like, Jeb is trying to be a good guy. He's, in his head, like, the only reason he's at the boarding school is so he can become a better person and be a good guy. So he's actually trying to, like, utilize the boarding school. But he's kind of, like, believes that he's a bad guy, though, so it's a little bit twisted in that area. Bricks, on the other hand, he's like, oh, Jeb is my friend, so I have to be good because Jeb wants me to be good. Which, his reasoning for being good is a little twisted, but, you know, at least he's trying, I guess. Okay. Let me see something. Okay, I'm gonna just duplicate this, and I'm just gonna erase this front part. Okay, because it looked like he was forcing his head forward, because I don't, oh, still kind of looks like that. Hold on. I'm just gonna lessen the opacity here then. There's like two more. Oh, that's not even on that layer, actually. That's what kind of is. Let's see. Hopefully I can fix that. I don't really know what that's all about. Okay, I'm just gonna keep that for now so I can continue working on some of the shading. Where's his skin? There's your skin. Okay. This is like the most scariest part. Hopefully all goes well though. I don't even remember all the stuff from my color study notes. Oh no. Hopefully I can fix some stuff up. Actually KO. Hi. Thank you so much for joining. I am just working on these character sheets because I was supposed to work on them a while ago, but I didn't, sadly. But we're getting work done, so yippee. Okay. Okay. Shading time. This might be a little too light, actually. Let's go a little darker. Okay, that looks better. Okay. I'm using the wrong brush, though. So let's fix that. And hopefully we can get this to look pretty nice. Okay, that looks pretty good. If I zoom out, yep, looks pretty good. We'll get some shading around his eyes. Maybe I'll use a different brush though. Okay. There's something called, oh my gosh, I literally forgot the name the second I was about to say it. There's something called, oh my gosh. I think they're called, like, tier mark. Hold on. I think it's, like, Is it tear stains? Tear stains? On a human? Yeah, okay, they're called tear stains. Okay. Bricks has a lot of tear stains. Yeah. I try and give like all my characters some sort of like special small trait, and tear stains is his, so he has like this reddishness at the ends of his eyes on each side. He has a pretty red nose too. Okay. And I'll add some little gradient here on his neck area. Is that visible? Kind of. I'll add another line stroke right here, go like that. Hopefully that looks good. I might have to like thin that out a little bit, but probably like when I'm rendering it I'll have to do that. All is looking good right now though. I'm gonna come back to this and start on the eyes. His most important feature. He's notorious for having glowy eyes, so we can't forget that. I think I'll just be very simple with it though, with just a black little overshadow. And then I can add like a little bit inside too, with the bottom edges. Because I don't really have any. I was supposed to put a bottom line here, I was, but I don't really know what happened to that. Okay, that looks pretty nice. Okay. His eyebrows are a little off. You know what, I'll just add some shading under to make it look right, but his eyebrows are a little off center though. Not really sure why that is, but it's okay. Satori, you're back! Hi, thanks for joining. Had some technical difficulties earlier, but I am back now. After a very long time. Welcome back. Okay. I'm just finishing up this reference that has been in the works for quite some time now. Okay, those eyebrows look pretty nice now. Okay. Bricks is really coming together. Yay. His hair is going to be a little scary, but hopefully I can get that down. Let's see. Okay, I don't really know what this layer was supposed to be, but it doesn't look like it was anything. So I'll just keep going as is and see how that goes. Okay. Let's see. Where's the brush? Okay. So I'm pretty sure here just goes straight down and this way. Oh man, that might have been too much. I gotta be careful since his hair is so light. I'm gonna come this way a little bit and then go down. Or maybe a little bit up. Oh my gosh, hi Anna, welcome back. I remember you from yesterday, no worries. Hi. Okay, got his hair color. I might darken it a little bit still. Okay. Oh, what is that? Oh, that's weird. Okay. Right. Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna have to like kind of play around with that and see how best I can work with that. And then I'll go like this. Maybe. It's the rest of his hair is kind of coming behind like this. Even like this part, I might have to just erase and go like that. Okay, that doesn't look too bad. It doesn't look like too right though, so I'm gonna have to fix that a little bit. Let me just go like this a little bit and see if I can work that in. Does that look better? Okay, that looks better. I'll just have to add some gradients to these blobs so I can really emphasize what's going on. Okay. I mean, on its own, it looks pretty okay-ish, decent. Okay, I'll come back to that. Oh, I forgot to get his bottom part of his skin. I think it's this color. Okay. Oop. Okay. Actually, I need to turn this off. I don't think this was the right color, actually. Okay, looks like that is. Oh. Soda! Oh my gosh! Hi, Soda! Thank you for joining. I'm working on Artfight references. Okay, that looks okay. I don't really know. Sigh. Oh, okay, there's some overlapping colors. Okay. Okay, hopefully all goes well with this area. If I can finish these colors, then I can start shading and then I can be done. And then I might do that little animation, but I'm not sure. Oh, I'm drawing on the wrong layer. Okay, back to drawing on the right layer. Let's hope that stays as is. Okay. Yes, Soda is OC. Please. Please get glare on there. I'll draw glare. I'm really late on doing these Artfight references though. Sorry. Procrastination wins again. But it's okay. Okay. I might have to just gradient these ones as well. Oh, this doesn't look great actually. Which way? I think this way. Oh, did I choose another color? I must have. Okay. Let's see. Okay, all is well, all is well. Just have that like that. Keep it a little faint. And then this part will just be airbrushed because it's circular-ish. Gonna have to clean up the sketch that's under a little bit. A second. Can't wait to go over this with like darker colors and stuff. Okay, socks. I don't know what I'm gonna do with these socks. Maybe just like a black, lower the opacity. Trying to get away from using the airbrush. Okay, that looks right. Amy! Hi Amy, welcome back, welcome back. Rose Killer, hi, thank you for joining. Amy, don't worry. If no one else remembers you, just know that I do. Some of the OGs from yesterday are not here though. They may be asleep because it is super late for them, I'm sure. Just do like a little swoosh on that. Oh, is this on the wrong layer? Oh no, I'm just holding the wrong tool. Okay. Does that might look flat actually. I won't do that. Or maybe I'll just do the whole thing. Does that look better? Oh yeah, that's better. Okay. Oh, no worries, Rosekill. No worries. Thank you for joining us today. You're so kind. That is completely understandable though. Drawing while another streamer is drawing is like super cool. That's what cool people do. Okay, this looks just about right. I might, let me see. Let me add some gradient and see how that looks. Oh, okay. Okay, let's see. Oh no. Oh, I was supposed to go to the jackets. I'll add a small gradient here. This is just gonna be a shadow, so actually, this should go this way. Okay. Okay. Pow. Or do I actually want to keep that? I don't even know actually. I think this one reads better. Or maybe let's try just going darker and see how that looks. No, that's too much. Okay. I'll just lower it. I'll come back after I do the hoodie and see. I don't know. Decisions. I know this is gonna be pretty dark though. Let's see. I might just like darken the whole thing and erase the light in. Just go over it. That might just be my best bet with this one. Or maybe I should be asking myself where the light source is. Oh, it feels like having a little art partner. That's so cool, actually. That's so sweet. Natalie P, no worries. Don't worry about being late. Thank you for joining and welcome. Oh, this brush is supposed to be way bigger. Oof, oof, oof. Or actually, how's it go? Down, down. Nope. My OBS just disconnected. Don't know what that was about. But it's all successfully reconnected, so hopefully that doesn't happen again. I'm just trying to draw for the stream, please. Let me be happy. Is that the... What color was this? Okay, I'll have to go back over it and make sure everything looks right later. I have 3 drawings of fish, but I don't wanna. I wanna. That's so real. That happens to me all the time. I actually have a shorts post that I'm supposed to be finishing, but I haven't got down to doing that yet. But one day, one fine day, maybe. It's completely understandable. No worries. Don't burn yourself out. Anytime I'm like stuck between a choice, I usually just end up doing something else that I find like more enjoyable. That you. Okay, let's see. Oh my gosh, goodness, my stream is like constantly fighting. Aryan Flame, hi. So Artfight is like a artist trading game, so I've been trying to find like a way to explain this faster and faster because I've had this question a few times, but it's an artist trading game, so every July a bunch of artists, at least 50,000 participate each year, get together and they will draw other people's OCs or characters to get their team points. So let's say I get on Artfight and this is my character Bricks. Anyone is gonna like draw Bricks, and if they draw Bricks in like a full drawing or something, they get their team a lot of points. If they draw Bricks in like a sketch, they get their team like a little less points. But the whole consensus is to have fun and draw other people's characters. And if someone draws your character, you can either draw their character back or you can just like leave a simple thank you. And it's super fun. I feel like the drawing I spend the most time on are the ones that don't look good or get messed up. Honestly, that happens to me a lot. There's this concept of like over rendering or like looking at your art too long, and it happens to me a lot, a lot. I still struggle with that, honestly, but over the years, I think something that's like kind of helped is like doing like mini master studies and like trying to recreate other people's pieces, because then I kind of get to learn their super secret tricks that nobody else knows about. Free fan art, say less. Honestly, yeah, I think that's a pretty silly way to put it. Yeah, free fan art, and just make sure you always say thank you, and you also participate too. Haley, say wonder way. It's used as a happy ingredient to motivate others in the game. That's super silly. By the way, proportions on your elbows are wrong. Honestly, I'm so deep in. I don't think I can look back and fix anything right now. But thank you for letting me know. What's it called? I went into this sketch a little bit excited, and I forgot to lay down some of my foundations. Okay. The other was usually at the back of the button. Yeah, you're right. That is true. Let's see. I don't know. Okay, looking from far away looks pretty good. It's just like when you come back in. I'll have to come over the rendering and the coloring a little later. I'm guessing the lighting is coming from like this point down. I don't know who decided that, but it just happened, so I guess it's true. Checks. Oh shoot! Right. No worries. We'll just pretend that Bricks has short elbows for today. For this drawing only, we'll pretend that. Let's see. I don't know. Hold on. I think it looks pretty good. It's just I have to go back over with some darker colors. Like, I feel like the planes, you can see the planes a little better. That's something that I've really been working on, trying to get my planes to look great. I really need to just continue my art studies and finish up before I do stuff like this, but look at me. I can't wait to finish my art studies. That's gonna be so much fun. But for now, we have bricks, so I guess I can't be mad. I'm gonna go over with some shading, some darker colors. Hopefully that will make some of this stuff pop a little more. Oh, let's not do that dark of color. Okay. Okay. Okay, yeah, hopefully when I add the shading, everything kind of looks good. Because I guess the lighting is coming from that top part, so everything should land nicely in this area. I need to learn clothing folds too, actually. I was supposed to incorporate that into my art studies, but I kind of forgot. Let's see. Barely any problem, good job. Thank you so much. By the way, the clothing fold on the elbow. Don't worry, I'll summarize clothing folds. Go crazy. If I can do a quick fix on anything that you say, I will utilize it. Trust. I try and take as much critique as possible. Because my art isn't the best in the entire world. Okay, let me actually get some darker colors over here. Okay, let me just go over this like this. So we can separate these. Oh, am I erasing something I'm not supposed to? Oh, no, I'm not. Okay. Because if I can separate these colors, it would be really good. Okay, I just need to fade this out a little bit now. I think this place, okay, actually I can't even say that place is a little too dark yet because I haven't finished really adding all my shading yet. I need to get some bounce light going here. Okay. Do you have any doodle suggestions? Okay. So I don't even know how you would categorize this doodle suggestion, but like one of my favorites is like just getting my Sona and taking like a line and just going straight down, getting a curve, and going like that. Put the glasses on. It's like just basically do the Usona, and then give them like a tiny triangle body, and put their legs out like this, and then put the second leg kind of just like a circle, so it looks like they're like sitting, kind of viewing like this way. I can't draw an arrow, but this way. And then give them a smile. That is probably like one of my favorite doodles. I do this one often. Could put the arm over there. It's a very silly doodle. Okay. Okay, reading Aryan stuff. Okay. So clothing folds, think of them as tension points. If something bends, the clothing fold will increase. I suggest using triangular clothing folds or circular, but triangles are best. The more it bends, more it folds. Simple, really. But that's not all. Let's say somebody leans back. That puts tension on the shirt. Oh, thank you, Satori. The front of the shirt will have a fold at the top, and the back will go down like a cape. Not too much though. Okay, wait, hold on. I'm gonna have to like take note. I'm gonna have to like what's it called? Come back to the stream and take notes. Hold on. I'm like trying to reach for my pencil, but I don't know where it fell. Hold on. Okay, I found it. It like fell on the floor, and I was like reaching while trying to read that. But yeah, of course, Satori, of course. Oh, that's cute. Oh, thank you guys. Thank you guys. This is like my favorite thing to do. But thank you, Aryan Flame. I will take good note of that. Trust. What's it called? In my study notes, I have like a lot of things written down. Trust and believe I will be writing that down and looking back at it. Actually, we'll keep this in the corner. We'll keep this somewhere in the corner for now. Oh, and for everyone who wasn't here yesterday, the bottom right on my desk, that's Jim Bob. He's gonna be very integral to this like channel as a mascot soon. He was made he was made during a very silly point in time. Jim Bob. You can also use your own clothes as reference. You can do a bunch, just put them on a figure or something and mess around. Trust and believe I will be utilizing that. Thank you so much, Arian. Thank you. Jim Bob. Hopefully I can add him to like my actual character soon, so he's not just a flat image. He'll like bounce around when I talk or something. We love Jim Bob. We love Jim Bob. Cool people enjoy Jim. I can't even speak today. It's actually so sad. Cool people enjoy Jim Bob. Okay. Let's see. Hopefully, like, after I finish these reps, I can still, like, find other reasons to stream and stuff like that. Maybe, like, when I'm doing some attacks, or maybe, like, when I finally get to dig more into game dev, I can do some more streams. Also, your shading needs some hard light, too. Thank you. I will, after I add some, base shading, I'll probably add some, what's it called? Lighting, too. Let's see. Oh, this is on the clothing layer. Let's move you up here. Maybe. Okay. Okay, this looks pretty okay on its own. Zoom out. I think the figure kind of speaks for itself when you zoom. Alright. Peter, how are you doing that? I don't know, I'm scared. That's how I feel right now. I don't really know what I'm doing, I'm not gonna lie. I'm glad helping out. Oh, thank you. I got scared when you said Aryan, because it's literally my name. Hey, at the end. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to scare you. That has happened to me a few times when I mishear someone. I'm like, how do you know my name? And they're like, oh, I wasn't talking to you. And then I'm like, oh, well, my fault. It's like a really silly situation, honestly. I can't even lie. How did I do this one, actually? Okay, this was just with black. I don't know how I'm gonna do this with these pants. These are a little lighter colored. Maybe like some purplish. Let me see. I don't want to bring down the color too much. Okay, I'm trying to think. I need to do my Project Set Guy daily thing real quick. The heartbeat, that's real. Oh my gosh, I used to be so into rhythm games. There's a boy named Arian and the girl named Ariana. Pretty silly. Arian is actually a pretty cool name. I might have to steal that. I don't know. I have a few unnamed OCs right now. I need to figure that out soon. They also like solidify their story. They're kind of like NPCs right now. There's so many characters I have to like get sheets for, but I'm just gonna do the main 3 for this year, just like last year, until I can solidify some more of my characters. I don't know. Hold on. Let's see. Let's put some gradient over this. The pubs area needs more folds. Oh, thanks. I might add that if I go over it. Hold on. Let's see. Oh, okay. I can work with this actually. This mom at the park the other day called for a child, and I swear she said my name. I almost had a heart attack. That has happened to me a few times. My name I can't say is common, but there's a name that is like basically just like my name. It just has an A in the beginning, and everyone is like they'll be calling it, or they'll actually think that that's my name originally, and so I always like get confused. It's very silly, honestly, though. I need to hold on. Or, let's see, actually, let me see how I can build this. I'll try and add those 2 folds and see how that goes. Okay, let's go with some hard light here. This, okay, actually, I'll come up. That area is probably off limits. And then I think the light would hit like this. This part can have more. And then that back part's probably... Actually, we can get this like way lighter. Let's see. Progress. Okay, I'm gonna have to like move the way the lighting looks here. I have to twist this a little bit. Just add some more here. Okay, I might just add. Oops. I might just add some here. I think it still actually does hit here now that I think about it. This is still a front plane, so it should still be hitting there. Oh, stream experiencing buffering. That's not good. Amanda Conley, hi. Thank you so much for joining. Donut Cow Studios, hi. Oh my gosh, wait, let me read this. Hold on. I absolutely love your channel, and I admire your storytelling skills. I work about the show right now. Having just completed the fight, you should check it out once. You should check it out once I've posted. Oh my gosh, Donut Cow Studios, thank you so much. I will be looking forward to seeing that pilot, though. That actually sounds super cool. I think that pilots are always super cool. I want to get a pilot of something one day, because I think that's like amazing. Oh cool, you guys are doing the same thing. That is super cool. I wish everyone well on their pilots and stuff. Yeah, storytelling is always super cool. I don't know. I feel like storytelling is like just one of those really cool things that anyone could pick up and just enjoy. I think that's super cool that you guys are into that. Okay. We're gonna see how that continues to look. Let me go back to the face. Okay. Oh my gosh, I've been having a horrible headache. I don't know what this is about. I might take some medicine later or something. Blah. Do any of y'all have an OC that everybody thinks is a girl, but it's not? Because I do. The amount of people who ask me if Jeb is a girl is actually very silly. um, Making their characters and stuff, I was like, oh man, you know, maybe I should make Bricks look different. Maybe everyone's gonna think he's a girl. Nobody really confuses Bricks as a girl. But when it comes to Jeb, the entire world thinks he's a girl. It's really silly to me, honestly, but everyone does think he's a girl. I think we all have a character like that, honestly. Oh my gosh, Bubblegum, hello, hello, thank you for joining. Oh, he's a little pretty princess. Okay, okay, planes of the FaceTime. Let me see. Okay, this looks kind of solid from afar. His face just is flat right now, so let me just. This needs to be way darker. Okay. Oh, I'm missing some assets here. Let's see. Hopefully this isn't gonna be too much of a stumbling block. I hate when this happens. I thought he was a girl. No worries, no worries. Oh, thank you so much, Bubblegum. That is super sweet. The problem with TV pilots is if you have zero money, if you're young, so you try and grasp too many questions, animators. Just searching like 100 experiments animators. Yeah. I'm watching this on mute because my brother is listening to Epic the Musical, and so yeah. You know, I can't even argue with that. Epic the Musical. I haven't listened to it myself or watched it, but I always think that entire group of media is always pretty cool. I need to get into it myself. There's so many fandoms I would like to delve into a little bit. No, I just need to recolor this liner, honestly. Goodness gracious. Back from playing the same song for the 100th time. Welcome back, welcome back. This is pretty solid. Let me go back to this. Just come here and get some of these last-ish parts. The hair. Some parts here. Okay. Oh, not that. Multiply on this. Oh, not multiply. Actually, does multiply work? Oh. Oh, was I coloring that with the wrong thing? Goodness. Don't know how I did that. Okay. I'm an artist, but my art is ugly. Don't say that your art isn't ugly. Nobody's art is ugly. That's not true. That's not real. No art is ugly. Yeah, don't say that. I don't have my sketchbook right now. No worries. Who wants each other to see? Ooh, somebody from the chat. Ooh, Trick, hello, welcome back. Hi, hi, hi. translate this down here as well. Oh. I'm using the wrong color, that's why. Alright. Your friend lied to you, and if your friend said that, then you need to tell them that that's not right. And your friend should be nice to you too, because it's always not good practice to have someone who says something like that. It's okay to be critiqued, that's always fine. But if art is your interest and someone's just saying something like that to you, then that's not right. Hopefully your friend can get their head on right soon and treat you with respect. Right, all art is beautiful in its own way. Plus, we all start from somewhere. I could show you guys some of my really old art and where I was at one point, but other than that, everyone starts from somewhere. If I was like this when I was 13, then I probably wouldn't continue doing art studies and other stuff to make my art better, but I did. We need music. If we have music, I might get a monetization infringement or copyright. There is a few royalty-free songs, but even then, sometimes those ones have ad revenue sharing in them, so they just take all my money. Just look up no copyright songs. I would, but unfortunately, most of them, like I said, they just have that sharing in them. Even sites nowadays have the same type of concepts. Hi, Amanda. Hi. Oh, sing? Lady, lay dumb, lady. Lady, do you guys feel better? I could put on some music though. Oh, I could check. Maybe like next stream I'd get music. For everyone who needs music, just open a new tab and play music on it. Yep, that's always a good one. I have 26 field sketchbooks. I started in 3rd grade, I believe 7th. 26, goodness gracious. I don't know how many I have, but I don't think I'm in the 20s yet. I'm in the double digits, but I don't think the 20s yet. That's actually super cool though. I wish I had so many sketchbooks. I only have so much art to look back at nowadays. Okay. My sibling is so happy. Thank you for making my day. What happened? My screen is black now. Oh, okay, fix. Oh, chunky sketchbooks. Oh man, mine are so flat. All of mine are flat. I've tried to add some more cool things to my sketchbooks to make them more lively, but most of them are just flat. Have y'all ever just adapted in your art from form? Like, you have no idea what anatomy is, but as soon as you watch the video, the wheel just turns from Eo's proportions. I haven't had something like hit me like a brick, but I guess like the closest thing I can think of is like utilizing form. That was definitely an eye-opener. I didn't watch too many. I've watched a few videos, but most of my learning was from art studies from other artists, so I would like break apart their work with the fundamentals that I had got a better grasp on, and yeah, everything kind of came in there from there. What do you think of Epical the musical? I've never personally watched it, but I've seen so many pieces of media from it, so I think it's pretty cool. Funny thing about women's proportion, you can use a proportion for women or men sometimes. It just kind of works. Everyone's bone structure is a little bit different, so there is a way you can kind of play between those two. You have a little cat in your school? That's so cool. I like your horns. Thank you so much. Let's see. Let's see. I don't really know. I'm trying to see how I want to continue this. I might add the other layer I was talking about and continue from there. That like bounce light layer. Hard light on the clues. Yes. Now I feel inspired to draw. Yes, feel inspired. Go draw. Drawing is for cool people. But not only cool people. You can become cool by drawing. And have fun. This one I think I'm just gonna go straight black and then erase. Doop. For the hair, you should definitely listen to Epic the Musical. It is really good and it can make you hyper. The beats of the musical, but be warned some of the songs. I've got you. Oh, you guys can actually hear that? Did not know my mic was that sensitive. Oh no. Well, I'm glad you like it though. I'll really have to listen to Epic the Musical. The best sound in the world is pencil. Truth. Oh, I almost forgot to do the hair. I think we're just gonna go with darker. Actually, I was supposed to be gradient on these, so let's get gradient. Oh, gradient. Okay, let's make this bigger and then get gradients. So we'll get this, go like this, go like that, and then I should be able to get a good gradient. I'm gonna go with a more desaturated color. Okay, Amanda, I'll see you. I wish you well. I hope all goes well with your day. Bye bye bye. Moscat! Hi. Welcome back. Where's your name, Moscat? Moscat? It's actually a pretty cool username. Yes, it is the new ASMR era. Me and my pencil. Oh no, something random. Don't worry. Okay, now let's go with some. Ooh. I don't know what that was. It sounded like keys. This is just the artist corner now? Yeah, basically. That was the wrong... Okay. Actually, let's see something. Okay, I might do some hard shadows back here. Yeah, Bricks has a heat damaged hair because his very southern grandma used to not really know how to deal with it. Bricks is mixed, so his grandma would like basically just take water and what's it called? A flat iron, and she kind of just went crazy. So his hair is meant to look like that basically. So thank you. I actually struggled with his hair texture for a very long time because I didn't know how to make it look heat damaged, and everything worked out in the end though, because most people do say similar things. But yeah. Probably gonna finish one of my drawings. Started or edit. Got you, Rose Killer. I will see you later. Enjoy the rest of your day as well. Bye bye bye. Yeah, imagine how it did smell. Yeah, Bricks was low-key suffering. They were putting him through everything. Okay. Okay, I still need to add a slight gradient because here is let's just like desaturate this and add a little gradient. Yep, let me erase that. Maybe just like a little bit more down here. Oh no, don't worry, his hair isn't burnt, it's just heat damaged, so there was like water in his hair, basically, and then they kind of just like, tried to straighten it out. So he's got like some curly ends and then some that are just more straight. Actually, this is way too much erasing. I will take that for whenever I have to draw something bright. Not sure when, but who knows, maybe one day. Let's see. Oh, I don't know how that line got there. Let's see. Is that here? Oh. Okay, let me just get these together and erase this. Alright. Is the drawing almost complete? Actually I don't really know. I don't know if I could say it's almost complete. I think it's pretty close. I don't want to go too crazy on this because I do still need to work on my other characters. If it's not gonna be tonight, I at least want to finish this as soon as possible. If Bricks were to be an animal, which would it be? He reminds me of meerkat. Not sure. Actually, let me search what meerkat is. I'm sorry. Okay. Oh yeah, these. You know, actually, maybe if I did see this animal before, it would be his animal. But all my characters have like this thing called metaphors. It's just called metas for short. It's kind of hard to explain because I never really brought to my channel's attention, but all of my characters have an animal that represents them. Bricks' animal is a deer. Sometimes I'll have like drawings in my sketchbook where it's him and a deer. Jeb's one is a wolf. Madeline is a swan. And the rest of the other characters are kind of unknown, so they don't really have animals to them right now. But he is a deer because I was thinking about the whole like headlights in the street and deers are staring. Deers are kind of, I don't know, like there's a few characteristics that deers have that kind of fits with the way he acts. The last thing I think you should add is slight clothing folds. The pelvis area and the front of the hoodie pockets have clothing folds usually. Okay, I'll try that. I have no idea why I'm trying Brick's bald. I think bald Bricks is like it's some sort of like a norm in my channel. I think I've had posts where there's just bald Bricks, no reason, no explanation, just bald Bricks. That's so silly. Fun fact: meerkats are the worst to work with because they smell horrible. Their pee also smells like that word that might get my stream demonetized. Oh my gosh, I did not know that. That is a very fun fact. I'll have to let my friends know about this. The pockets go down, add clothing folds looking like it's being weighed down by the hands. Okay, I'll try that. And if the shirt's baggy, you make the folds go down. Okay. Okay, let's see. I think it's time for the one part that's more of my favorite part, which is adding. Oh wow, we're looking pretty solid over here. Oh, I was supposed to recolor some of this line art actually. Let's see what I can do. I will try some of these, some of these suggestions you're leaving, by the way, Ariane. I'm just trying to see some few things before I continue. This is way too thick, so I'm not gonna double this, but let's see. Okay, we're gonna hide these for a sec and then go in and do some tweaking. Okay. I think what I'll do is for this, I will recolor this to like a dark blue, so we'll see how that goes. Bluish. I don't want to do it to everywhere though, because I want it to still be prominent. I still want things to like show nicely. Okay. Okay, that looks pretty good. Okay, this still has like the neck and stuff, so I'll also recolor that area. Let's see. The armpits. Yeah, I think I need to like add like a line here and then do some ruffles. I'll have to like go back. I think like when I get to the rendering process is when most of the changes will be done, because I am a little deep in right now. Let's add this and just make it like dark reddish. Oh, darker than that. Okay, we can do the same over here. Okay. Hallucinations! Hi. Thank you so much for joining. Hope your day is going well. Okay, I think that looks pretty good, and then we can just do the rest over here like that. Okay, it's a slight change, but I think it does a lot. Continuing on, the hair. I don't think I'm gonna touch the hair's lining, honestly. Yeah, it's Jim Bob. Jim Bob's back. Have you ever animated? Yeah. I've done like the usual tweening, but I've done like frame by frame. I don't really do frame by frame anymore. It is tiring. I can't lie about that. I've also done like live 2D stuff, but I don't work with that much anymore. And then there's also something called parallaxing, where it's just layers of 2D stuff that I've done before too. So I've done like my fair share of animating. Okay, let's see. I think I'm just gonna get like this darkish color over here, and hopefully I can make this look pretty good. Okay. Same like pinkish color for this lining of the skin. I might keep this inside like area like dark, or like the outside area, and see. Okay, let's bring these back. Alright, looking pretty nice. Okay. Let me turn down some of this opacity right here. Okay. Now the moment we've all been waiting for. I can take this layer and put it like somewhere else. You know what's stupid? Programs, all they had to do in Procreate was add a paid in-app thing that lets you animate, gives you frame and stuff, but no, they release a whole new app, so stupid. They even have the feature in the OG Procreate, but it's limited. It could have been some. I personally have never used Procreate. I did want it a lot back during like 2021, but over the years, like seeing how the layout is, I didn't really want it, so I kind of just stuck to my usual things. I do hate when apps like turn away from like what they know their player base or user base enjoys, and I'm guessing with Procreate Dreams it must have been like completely different from the usual. I have to make this darker. Alright. Oh no, yeah, it needs to be a little dull. I made it desaturated. Most of my colors are typically desaturated. This is actually more saturated than what was had a while ago. Yeah, most of my colors and things like that are typically desaturated. Bricks usually stays in pretty dark places, so it usually is. These colors do get a little dimmed out. All I need to do is add some doodles after I finish these, and then I'll be all done. And I can add some highlights and stuff. Yeah. He's notorious for his glowing eyes. his animal was actually pretty close to being like a cat too. There was a few revisions as to what it should be, but ended up with deer. Oops. Yeah. We'll leave that hard light for later. Let's see. You keep forgetting the hard light. It's too soft. The only hard light is on the face and neck. Oh yeah, I'm not done yet, trust. I still have like the clothing to do and this bottom area and stuff. No worries, don't fret. It's your drawing though and it looks nice, so I ain't complaining. No worries, no worries. Ooh, almost forgot some bounce away. Hold on. Okay. Okay. This top part and this part and this part probably be the most seen. This area. How's your drawing? Looks so solid. I actually have no clue. I have no clue. I will have art studies videos soon about some of the stuff I practiced, but I don't think I would be able to explain most of the things I've done in detail. But right now I'm just getting some blocking before I continue. Oh. Looks like a 3D model. Oh yeah, I studied for quite a while, honestly. I did study for quite a while. It was really hard, but, you know, if you put your mind to it, all goes well. Hey, unknown artist. Hi, hi, hi. Thank you so much for joining. Hey Kamaya, hi hi hi, thank you so much for joining. What did I study? The first thing I studied was a lot of form, so I just broke down statues and utilized shapes. There's a lot of videos that can give you like some extra insight. Practicing with squares and then using squares to draw other shapes was like really beneficial. That's probably like my main takeaway. I also did, what's it called? Face breakdowns, a lot of those, portrait studies. I did anatomy studies. I started out with the skeleton, and then I moved to the muscles. I did the skeleton of the head too. And then I did my favorite part, which was art style studies. So basically I just took a bunch of artists that I liked. Well, actually it wasn't really artists I liked, because I don't really have a favorite artist really. I just found art pieces like off of Twitter and Pinterest that I liked, and I broke them down and learned from them really quickly. That was really cool and nice. And that helped out a lot, so. Okay, let me keep some of this. By the way, shading on the chest should be soft light on the top and hard light at the bottom. Where's the light coming from? I could probably add some more here. But other than that, I think this dip part is supposed to be a little bit... He's kind of coming inwards, like his back is going like... I'm not sure. We'll come back to it and see. Oh, Neon TV, hi. Thank you for joining. Oh, I'm one of your favorite artists. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy that you said that. What in the world? Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Let's soften this up a little bit. I am drawing on Krita. It's a free software, and it is super good. Let's see. Are you ready for Artfight? I am a fish in my reference sheets. Yes, I'm so ready for Artfight. I'm so excited. The only thing is, as you can see, I also haven't really fished my ref sheets, so I'm plagued with doing them right now. But yes, I am so excited for this year. I have so many things I want to do. And I have a few people that I really want to attack too, so. Very excited. I need some subsurface scattering actually. How do you even join Artfight? What's Artfight? So I'll answer that question. Two goes. So Artfight is a artist trading game. Basically, you upload all your characters, and there's 2 teams to be on. This year the theme is fossils versus crystals. I'm on team fossils. Teehee. You draw, other people draw your OC, you draw other people's OCs, and it's very, very fun. And you just do so for the sake of fun. If someone draws your OC, you can either draw their OC back, or you can just leave a simple thank you. Oop, I'm using the wrong color. Oh, I'm still using the wrong color. Give me 1 second. Okay, yeah, and it's really cool. All you have to do to you stab people with like art utensils at people during Artfight. But yeah, artist trading game. And in order to join Artfight, it's pretty simple. All you gotta do is make an account, and then you join your team. And then once July 1st comes around, everyone's gonna start drawing. It's just that you can't draw before July 1st. All in good fun. So yeah. It's super entertaining though. I enjoy it. It's my 5th year this year, so I can say it's always really nice to do it. I'm flipping kick on her head and no one just saw the ghost sad. Yeah, I don't know. Ads have been really bad for like all platforms lately. I'm not really appreciative of it, honestly. It's really upsetting to see. Um, how do you find it? If you type in Artfight, the website artfight.net should come up. It's pretty popular, so I kind of want to join. Website site, do I gotta make an account? Artfight.net. If you look in the bio of this stream, my Artfight account is there, and if you click it, it's gonna tell you to log in, and from there you can do all the cool account stuff. Okay. Yay. Thank you, cool, for watching. You're welcome. Guess remember I have to make all of my 30 to 40 OC's backstories. Goodness gracious. I hope that goes well for you. Oh my goodness. I couldn't imagine doing that many. I have a lot of OCs, but some of them don't really need too much of a backstory. They get like a quick little summary. That's all they get. They get the crumbs. Sounds fun. I'd love to join next year. I'd feel rushed starting at this time. I'd also be nervous. No worries, no worries. You can join Artfight whenever. Yeah, next year is always next year, so whatever is more comfortable, that's completely understandable. My first year, I actually joined a day before Artfight started. I make backstories before the design. Sometimes I get like a character idea before I start designing them. Myers braids, probably gonna get art block suits. Hopefully I can pull through the shot. Yeah, that's understandable. I can't blame you. It can be hard to keep doing art and keep attacking people during July, so, just don't stress out too much. It's not an obligation to attack anyone, but, at least throw out, like, one attack if you know that you're still gonna want to receive art and stuff. Unfortunately, there have been a few people who solely join Artfight because they want free art and then they don't participate. As long as you're not one of those people, then you're all cool, so don't worry too much, and you always don't have to draw back after someone attacks you and stuff, so just try not to burn out and have fun. It's always fun to have fun anyways. Yeah, it does move. I think that's one of my favorite details about this one. I don't think it moves, to the sound of my pencil, but it does move on its own. Were you nervous your first year of Artfight? I don't think I was nervous, but I was extremely excited. It was like a positive type of nervous. I didn't know if I was gonna get, like, I didn't really know how it worked, but I had, like, high expectations, so I went in, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna get so many attacks, it's gonna be so much fun, but I didn't watch too many Artfight tutorial videos, because I heard about Artfight on TikTok, and I didn't really know too much, so when I came into it, I was just like, oh, I'm gonna get so many attacks, it's gonna be so much fun. I did get quite a few attacks for my first year, but I didn't use Artfight to, like, its highest advantage. Like, I didn't know there was a Discord server. I didn't know there was something called hit lists. I didn't know there was, like, better ways to, like, get people to see your account, or better ways to find other people who have, like, your art skill level and stuff like that. So I was super excited. Okay, Moscat, I will see you later, and thank you so much for joining again. But I had a lot of fun my first year. I wasn't really too focused on like people seeing my art or anything. I was like, if I draw for someone, then they're gonna be happy. Because in my mind, you know, if anyone drew for me, I was happy. So yeah, it was a pretty good first year for me though. I did enjoy it. Oh, subscribed. Oh, thank you so much. That's actually super cool. I personally haven't used the bookmark feature too much. I usually just have like people that I want to tag. I just follow them. But I think it's super cool to use the bookmark feature. That's super cool. I hope your art fight goes super well. I gotta sign up tomorrow. Yeah, the earlier the better. But you know, if like another thing is you don't have to like if you don't start during July, it doesn't mean you can't participate or anything. You can still participate. So like let's say you didn't like get your account set up in July, you can still participate. So don't worry too much if you come in late or anything. Like you don't have to be signed up by July. You can start. There's people who always joined late and stuff like that. Or like just didn't have time to previously. Yeah. So no worries on that at all. I gotta say, is there an age limit? From my knowledge, there's not an age limit, but the rules on the site definitely might have something on there. I don't think there's an age limit. Oh, okay. You must be 13 years or older. So, yeah, 13 years and older. So, as long as you're that, then you're fine. Time anxiety, so I'm really not gonna let me go. Thank you, Squirrel Brain. Yay, you guys got it. Yay, happiness. Let's see. Animation, I'm doing her in my hand. Yeah, that happens to me too all the time. Yeah, just doing hand animations or doing animations and having my hand doing all the work. It kills me. It really does. Oh man, unknown artist. Don't worry. Next year for sure. Okay, I think I'm just about done with this drawing of bricks. All I've got to do now is add a small animation to it like I want to, and then I am all done. It's been a long road, a long and treacherous road. I'm so tired. After this I get to sleep. I get to finally sleep. Oh my gosh, your finger to draw and animate? That is crazy. Honestly, props to you though, that's super cool. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, this lighting, I'm working on it. I'm making things click together. Hopefully all goes well. Let's see, where's the okay, there it is. Okay. I remember when I first saw your channel intro, I was shook that you were 18 because I thought you were in your 20s or something. That's so silly. No, I just turned 18. No, actually, I keep saying just turned 18. I turned 18 in the beginning of the year. After a few more finished frames, I'm probably just gonna post as is now, because ow, that's understandable. I hope I accidentally paused the live. Thought you. Stop! I would write a quick BRB so you guys knew. It's so silly. I thought they were 17. I mean, when I made my channel, I was 17. So I mean, that's basically you weren't too far off. Maybe around the time you first saw my stuff, maybe I was 17. You're not too far off. 20s, 18. I'll be in my 20s soon, ish. I thought 20. I think it was the voice that threw me off. That's so silly because a lot of people think that when they hear my voice, they think I'm like not 18 or that I'm lying about my age. It's actually really silly. Oh, voice acting stuff. That is super cool. One day I think I'll get into voice acting for funsies. Unknown artist, I'll see you later. Thank you so much for joining and thank you so much for the compliment. Bye 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 bye. Bye, Satori. I gotta put my brother to bed. BRB. Oh, Satori, bye, 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 bye. Oh, wait, Satori, were you saying bye? Bye to, unknown, or were you saying bye? Oh, okay. Oh, good job, Neon. W. Alright. Oh, which color was this? We might never know. Yeah, I've got a pretty busy schedule as well. Oh goodness, what color is this? It's like this dark purple. Oh, okay, I found the color. Yes, I found the color. Let's go. Oh, just by the way, but for my anatomy arts day, I did while I was grounded to use some of your art. Just want to say thanks for that. Oh my gosh, that is so sweet. Oh my gosh, you're so welcome. I'm glad that it helped. I need to touch up on my anatomy myself, but that is so good to hear. Actually, I might just do the rest of this in After Effects. Okay, we're gonna take. Let me take this. I'm so obsessed with this blinking, I can't wait to edit. Okay. Well, it looks like okay, let me see. The animation I'm doing in, I drew the liner and stuff beforehand, so this animation is kind of janky. No worries. Don't worry, sometimes jankiness in animation makes it look cool. I'm back from eating here. Alright. Welcome back. But it looks like I'm done. Oh wait, hold on, let me add some small little details real quick. But I'll be done in a second. Autocorrect. Oh my gosh. I hate using autocorrect. Like, it messes me up like crazy. Okay. It's done. It's finally done. Well, at least like this part. I'll come back to like sketch over it and add like cool things like these little things. Just like the old one. But thank you, everyone who stayed in the stream. Thank you so much. I am about to head off to bed though, because it is 10 minutes to 12. And I am sleepy. Very sleepy. W's in chat. But thank you so much, everyone who stayed in stream. You guys are all super sweet and super cool. I'll probably do another stream maybe tomorrow. Who knows? I don't know at what time, but it is time for me to go to bed though. Good night to you too. Good night to all of you. I hope that everyone sleeps well or has a good rest of their day. Bye 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 bye. See you.